Well, some people think that Igbo cannot leave Lagos, and they have their reasons. Meanwhile, I have constantly read in great awe and quietness as Yorubas keep on asking Igbos to leave Lagos. Then I shake my head to the ignorance of the so-called sophisticated and learned Yorubas. Then I have this little epistle to write so all can see. Yeah. Somebody is writing this. Okay. If you want Igbos to leave Lagos, then support Igbos to have their country, or better still, allow public agencies to be opened and allow to function like it's done in Lagos and Southwest. Allow multinational companies like immigration to function fully, allow the functioning of international airports and seaports, and desist from all acts, ensuring that those who are posted to work on honest seaports at federal agencies collect in charges a very different outrageous amounts as their counterparts in Lagos. Example, don't collect 50,000 naira for clearing a good of 100,000 naira in honest seaport. Why same good is cleared for 5,000 naira for equivalent of 100k good in Lagos? It is an example though. In other words, don't lobby the federal government to create evil policies that encourage other parts in Nigeria to be non-viable when it comes to federal agencies, while ensuring goods landing in One seaports are charged higher, all in a bid to attract and divert people importing their goods to Lagos where they are charged at cheaper rates. Then later you turn to play the ostrich by asking others to go back to their regions as they have seaports, airports, immigration agencies, after your leaders have ensured that those who will be stubborn to use those facilities are made to pay times 80 what they will pay whilst using the same facilities in Lagos. Then you come and tell the world, see, they are rushing to Lagos when they have same thing in their place. The bold question is, have you told the world how you have lobbied and placed evil policies to cripple other facilities in southern Nigeria by ensuring that those in need of its services are charged to choke by taxation? Then later you will say it is their people. Why everyone knows the federal government are in charge of people? They are in charge of who, has, and how these agencies must function, which Fulani Yoruba are the ones in charge for a long time. Furthermore, certain goods are not even permitted to land in honest seaports and other southern seaports, which are very closer to the Atlantic Ocean than even Lagos could be. In dream and drunkenness of the massive turn-up in taxation, clearing of goods, visa, and flight payment, which contributes to the coffers of Lagos, which was exactly how you Yorubas and Fulani, past and present leaders, structure southern Nigeria to ensure only Lagos seaports, airports, and immigration flights are protected and given special attention, while discrediting other places in southern Nigeria from having and allowing to function without your federal might, which hunt policies, control, and subjugation, birthing Lagos to be viable while others are allowed to rusticate. My question is that even with all of these things, you still see Igbos going to Lagos and doing all manner of things. They are still, when you come to uh how will I put it? When you talk about the standard of living, is better off than those people, because I'm always asking that question that why is it that you say, oh, people Igbos come to Lagos, they bring nylon back and they go back to millions or billions of naira to their own state. The question is that if that Lagos is viable to that level, why is it that it's not favoring the people in Lagos? Why is it that the Igbos are the ones now making the money? If the money is being made, if why? Because we still have other tribes in that same Lagos. Why is it that the Igbos are, usually picked? If they want to say all manner of things, they just say, oh, Igbos are this, Igbos are that. It baffles me. Why are you not making such money even in your place? This was how they crumbled Enugu seaport that was very viable during good luck Jonathan regime. It was same reason you Yoruba campaigned and work against Goodluck Jonathan alongside Fulani, Britain and Obama accomplishing America to ensure that Goodluck Jonathan was kicked out for daring to ensure that Fulani, Yoruba, Britain and America grip on the economy of Nigeria is discongested for everybody to have sole rights. They teamed up because Yoruba Fulani cannot survive in Nigeria without being in power, where they subjugate other southern Nigeria to economic quagmire and rigmarole rather than apportioning the economic grip to a particular tribe or nationals. Goodluck Jonathan decided to ensure everybody in Nigeria is carried along. It was same manner that China were invited to African markets, which has made life easier for African and Nigerians in large. Unlike when the West were backed by our past and present Fulani Yoruba leaders to control the economy of Nigeria and Africa, until Goodluck Jonathan and Igbos came to free us by inviting China, causing cheaper access to goods and services, which made the West Yoruba and Fulani leaders to hate him and work evilly that he never returned as president, although he has his own flaw anyway, for the second time, for daring to take away the coffers of the economy from only them and all bringing an all-inclusive policies for Nigerians until Yoruba encourage others to have same level ground of a functioning society in ramifications like Lagos, be it in import and export, immigrations and flight, federal agencies and multinational companies. Yoruba should desist from disturbing their fellow countrymen from leaving Lagos. As Lagos will continue to be congested as all Nigerians will keep on trooping in mass in search for the federal attention, they are declined in their regions which are domiciled in Lagos. Until that happens, there was the primary reason why the Igbos left Port Harcourt, their brother's home, in droves to Lagos to avoid overcharging on imported goods, which you impose alongside your perpetrators of evil Fulani, coupled with your devilish media, and kept on letting other minority tribes in South where seaports were once functioning to have problems with the Igbo, which brought ports like One and Warri seaports to our knees. While your leaders and Yoruba has been directed and manipulated, welcome the Igbos to Lagos with the aim of taxing them to ensure your corrupt and wicked politicians, which you constantly defend with your blood, live in lodges while you live in abject poverty. That is it. That is another thing making you to hate the Igbos, who never praised evil but yet enjoy more than you do, despite the evil assignment of bringing them down campaign you were mandated to carry out or do. Exactly. If really that Lagos is so lucrative to that level, why is it that their people are not even making it? My advice for Yoruba entirely, apart from her leaders, the commoners of Yoruba should humble themselves to Igbos, learn their trading ability. You might not be able to outdo them in number, but it will be of help your race in a very massive way. Yoruba should stop being lazy and idle, which makes the devil begins to imprint evil intentions in your heart, born out of envy resulting to hatred towards the Igbos, though your pride won't even allow you lots. Accept it, but that is the reality on ground. Until you do this, you will continue to sell your land in Lagos, spend the money, return to hate and those you sold it to, wailing and crying daily without no other succor, rather than either burning down Igbo shops and warehouses, which God will eventually help them to replace as soon as possible. Okay, yes, it will help them to replace there as soon as possible. In capital letter, your leaders will be last people to allow Igbos leave Nigeria, because you and Fulani are the highest beneficiaries of one Nigeria, from moving everything about petroleum products and headquarters to Yoruba land, immigration agencies like seaports and airports with always evil lobby, and reporting other regions in southern Nigeria as unsafe and insecure as you all did in the past to attract everybody to your region. Now, the disadvantage of your actions have come to be your ancestral land has already been sold out in Lagos by your itching hands, with your leaders only enjoying the largesse of the long-time plans while you are giving crumbs or nearly nothing. They don't even get anything to praise and worship your evil leaders down to poverty and grave at last. Look, Yoruba should know that their leaders would never allow Lagos crumble by allowing Igbos to go as their masses wishes. If they allow it, who will pay huge for import, flight, different taxes, multinational companies which are supposed to be scattered all over Nigeria, which are in Yoruba land, where we they get it from? Only Yoruba masses can only be dreaming about Igbo's expulsion from Lagos, while your leaders continue to fool you with constant threats of carrying out your evil intentions. They will just destroy few shops, houses to keep you hoping for more that will never come. Then open Agbero offices for some shameless ones amongst you to keep you busy and distracted. The people who gave them this directive and ideas are the British, which want to continue to rule Nigeria through unfruitful willing people of Yorubas and Fulani, which the Igbos and their ethnic groups in the southern Nigeria can never do. Your leaders are evil, but you help enthrone them by cheering them to evil. A more reason why your populace will keep on living in abject poverty, why they enjoy wealth to your detriment and future. Finally, just like Egyptian and Pharaohs hated the Hebrews in their land, but won't allow them leave Goshen, because there's nobody, if they do, nobody can bring the development. Bosu, but they bring to Egypt, same way your leaders and Yorubas in very large percentage hate Igbos but won't allow them to go because of what they can do for them in building wealth, a very developed community and human resources. Yorubas, be wise. So Igbo treats other parts of Nigeria like they treat Igbo land. Make money from their land, build only your houses and shop warehouse to avoid landlord trouble. Never build any more house for rent or estates in Lagos. Return all your other investments to Igbo land, which it will be safer and secured, with you having peace of mind and the same return in investments. Well, the next thing is that you argue with your keyboard whatever you want to happen. Like they always say, a word is enough for the wise. The question is that, when you try to outdo somebody, you end up hurting yourself. If the Igbos should go, we talk about one Nigeria. One Nigeria is supposed to be a blessing. If Yorubas are doing their own, Igbos are doing their own, it is not only in Nigeria. It's not only Nigerians that will be going to Igbo land. It is not only Nigerians who will be coming to Lagos or going to the north. You see outsiders coming. You see other people coming. If in my opinion, if we build all the regions, build them to the standard, world standard, it is not only we that will benefit. We'll still make money from outside the country. We begin to export and people begin to come to our place. There are lots of things that would happen. We are just, even in my opinion, we are just rigmaroling, because if you say, oh, Igbo should just be in Lagos, make the money and go back to the south, don't you want other people to be coming from the foreigners to be coming to your country, to your regions, to be doing good things so that everybody will enjoy at last? And that is the myopic mind of all these leaders. They are not future oriented. That is the problem. So if southwest is fine, southeast, south, the north, generally everywhere is, everywhere is still to a very large extent. You see that we are not going to be making only money in Nigeria. People from Nigerians alone, other people from other countries will be coming to come and see, just like we are going to other countries to say, oh, we are going to London, we are going to US and all of that. In so doing, they are making money from us, so we can make money as Nigerians. So guys, let's know what you think and have your take on this.